Welcome, fellow explorers of the unexplained, to another intriguing episode of Hidden Files, the podcast that delves deep into the mysteries of our world, both ancient and modern.
I'm George Mitchell, your co-host and resident enthusiast of all things mysterious.
And I'm Denise Brooks, the skeptical seeker of truth. Today, we're about to embark on a journey that takes us back in time to one of the most enigmatic wonders of the ancient world, the Egyptian pyramids.
The pyramids, those towering monuments that have captivated the human imagination for millennia. The questions surrounding their construction have puzzled scholars and enthusiasts alike for centuries.
But what if we told you that there might be a hidden technology, a secret technique, that could shed light on how these colossal structures were built?
That's right. In today's episode, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of acoustic levitation, a technology that can manipulate objects with sound waves.
Could acoustic levitation hold the key to solving the riddle of the pyramids? Could it have been used by the ancient Egyptians, or are we merely chasing after another wild theory?
Stick with us as we explore the mysteries of the pyramids, uncover the secrets of acoustic levitation, and venture into the realm of speculation and possibility.
And don't forget, fellow truth seekers, we want to hear from you. Send us your questions and comments on this topic. Your input might just guide us toward uncovering more hidden files.
So, without further ado, let's unlock the vault of knowledge and embark on today's journey into the unknown.
We're diving straight into our exploration of the mysteries surrounding the pyramids of Egypt. George, why do you think the pyramids continue to capture our collective imagination?
Well, Denise, the pyramids are undeniably awe-inspiring. Their sheer size, precision, and the fact that they were built over 4,000 years ago without modern technology make them an enduring enigma. But what truly fascinates me is the secrecy shrouding their construction methods.
You're absolutely right, George. The pyramids are believed to have been built during the 4th dynasty of the Old Kingdom, possibly over a 20-year span. These colossal structures, particularly the Great Pyramid of Giza, have perplexed historians, archaeologists, and engineers alike.
And the big question that keeps popping up, how on earth did they manage to lift and position those massive stone blocks, some weighing several tons, with such precision?
It's a question that sparked countless theories, from the use of ramps to advanced mathematical techniques. But today, we're exploring a theory that's both intriguing and controversial, the possibility that acoustic levitation was employed in their construction.
Acoustic levitation certainly sounds like something straight out of science fiction. But what if this technology, which is quite real and utilized in modern research, could shed light on the ancient mysteries of the pyramids?
That's what we're going to uncover in today's episode. Could sound waves be the key to understanding how these colossal structures were built?
Before we delve deeper into the world of acoustic levitation, let's set the stage with a brief overview of what this technology actually is.
That's right, George. Stay tuned, dear listeners, as we take a closer look at the science behind acoustic levitation and how it's used in the modern world.
In our last segment, we touched on the tantalizing possibility of using sound waves to move massive stone blocks and the intrigue surrounding the construction of the pyramids. Now, let's dive headfirst into the world of acoustic levitation.
That's right, George. So, what exactly is acoustic levitation, and how does it work?
Acoustic levitation is a fascinating phenomenon that occurs when sound waves are used to manipulate objects, lifting them in midair without any physical contact. It's like a real-life magic trick, but it's rooted in science.
Imagine the power of sound waves focused so precisely that they can create regions of high and low pressure in the air. These pressure differences can be harnessed to keep objects suspended or even move them around.
The basic principle is to use sound waves to create what we call pressure nodes and pressure antinodes within a confined space, typically a chamber with reflective walls.
The pressure nodes are regions of minimal acoustic pressure where the sound waves effectively cancel each other out, and the pressure antinodes are the opposite, experiencing higher pressure.
And it's within these pressure antinodes that objects can be trapped and levitated, seemingly defying gravity.
The key is precision. By carefully controlling the sound wave's frequency, intensity, and phase, scientists and engineers can control the levitation and movement of objects with incredible accuracy.
Acoustic levitation has some truly remarkable real-world applications. It's used in scientific research to study materials and biological samples without physical contact, which can be crucial for sensitive experiments.
It's also employed in various industries for tasks like positioning tiny electronic components during manufacturing, or even in the pharmaceutical industry for precise drug formulation.
But the big question remains, could this fascinating technology, which we've only just scratched the surface of, have played a role in the construction of the ancient pyramids?
That's a question we'll be exploring further in today's episode. Is it just a wild theory, or could acoustic levitation provide a plausible explanation for some of the pyramid's mysteries? Now, we're diving into historical perspectives and intriguing ancient legends that suggest advanced knowledge or technology.
That's right, Denise. The idea that advanced technology might have been used in the construction of the pyramids isn't a new one. In fact, there are historical accounts and legends that hint at something beyond traditional methods.
Let's start with one of the most famous ancient texts, the Ebers Papyrus. This ancient Egyptian medical text dates back to the 16th century BCE, and it's filled with detailed information about medicine and anatomy. But hidden within its pages, there are references to sound and vibration being used for healing.
That's fascinating, Denise. It suggests that the ancient Egyptians had some understanding of sound and its potential effects on the human body. But could this knowledge have been applied to pyramid construction?
Well, George, some theorists believe it might have. They argue that the resonant frequencies of the pyramid's chambers could have been harnessed for healing or even to assist in construction.
Another intriguing piece of the puzzle is the tale of the two brothers, an ancient Egyptian story that dates back to around 1185 BCE. It contains a remarkable passage about the construction of a temple using sound.
Exactly, George. The passage describes a magical device that emits a sound that can move heavy stones effortlessly. While this is a mythological story, it raises questions about whether the ancient Egyptians had a deeper understanding of sound's potential.
And there's also the enigmatic resonance hypothesis put forth by researchers like Christopher Dunn, who suggest that the Great Pyramid of Giza might have been designed to harness and amplify sound.
So, George, while these are intriguing historical perspectives and tantalizing clues, they're not definitive proof that acoustic levitation was used. However, they do make us wonder if the ancients possessed knowledge that's been lost to time.
Absolutely, Denise. The mysteries surrounding the pyramids continue to deepen, and the possibility of advanced techniques being used is a tantalizing one. But we must remember to approach these ideas with both curiosity and skepticism.
In our quest to uncover the secrets of the pyramids, we've explored historical clues and intriguing legends. Now, it's time to delve into the world of modern acoustic levitation and see how this technology is harnessed in the present day.
That's right, Denise. As we've seen, acoustic levitation involves the manipulation of sound waves to lift and move objects. It may sound like science fiction, but it's a very real and practical technology with a wide range of applications.
So, let's start by looking at some of the modern applications of acoustic levitation. One of the most common uses is in scientific research.
That's correct, Denise. In scientific labs around the world, researchers use acoustic levitation to hold and manipulate small objects like droplets of liquid, particles, and even biological samples. This contactless handling is essential for experiments where contamination must be avoided.
And in the world of manufacturing, acoustic levitation is making waves too. It's used to precisely position delicate components during the assembly of electronics, ensuring accuracy and minimizing human error.
In the pharmaceutical industry, this technology helps with the formulation of drugs by carefully controlling the mixing and blending of ingredients. It's all about precision and consistency.
But George, here's where things get really interesting. While we're using acoustic levitation for these practical purposes, could it also shed light on the ancient mystery of pyramid construction?
It's a thought-provoking question, Denise. We know that acoustic levitation can lift small objects, but could it be scaled up to lift massive stones like those used in the pyramids? That's something we'll be exploring further in this episode.
And don't forget, dear listeners, that we'll also talk about the work of an expert in the field who will help us understand the practical limitations and possibilities of acoustic levitation.
So, stay tuned as we continue our journey into the fascinating world of acoustic levitation and its potential connections to the construction of the pyramids.
We're just getting started, folks. Stay with us as we uncover more hidden files and mysteries in the next segment. Dear listeners, we've journeyed through history, explored the science of acoustic levitation, and discussed its modern applications. Now, let's dive into the big question. Could acoustic levitation have played a role in the construction of the ancient pyramids?
It's a question that has intrigued researchers and theorists for years, Denise. Could this remarkable technology have been harnessed by the ancient Egyptians to lift and position the massive stone blocks that make up the pyramids?
Well, George, let's consider the possibilities. We know that acoustic levitation can lift small objects with precision, but can it be scaled up to handle the immense stones used in the construction of the pyramids?
That's a critical point to address. While acoustic levitation is a real technology, it does have limitations. The size and weight of the objects it can lift are constrained by the power of the sound source and the characteristics of the acoustic chamber.
So, the practicality of using acoustic levitation for large-scale construction would depend on whether the technology could be scaled up to handle stones weighing several tons.
That's correct, Denise. Additionally, we need to consider the level of precision required to build the pyramids. These structures are marvels of engineering, with perfectly aligned and fitted stones. Could acoustic levitation have achieved this level of precision?
It's a challenging question, George. Achieving such precision with acoustic levitation would require not only the ability to lift and move the stones but also to place them with incredible accuracy.
And let's not forget the logistics. The construction of the pyramids involved thousands of workers, complex planning, and the use of ramps and other engineering techniques. It's a massive undertaking that goes beyond the capabilities of acoustic levitation as we understand it today.
So, while the idea of acoustic levitation is fascinating and has some intriguing historical connections, we must approach it with a healthy dose of skepticism when it comes to explaining the construction of the pyramids.
That's absolutely right, Denise. The pyramids remain a testament to human ingenuity and engineering, and while the mysteries persist, we must continue to explore and question, always seeking to uncover the truth.
In this segment, we're going to explore alternative theories related to the construction of the pyramids, continuing our quest to unlock the secrets of these ancient wonders.
That's right, Denise. While acoustic levitation is a captivating theory, it's just one piece of the puzzle. There are other intriguing ideas and evidence that offer different perspectives on how the pyramids were built.
Let's start with the use of ramps. This is one of the more widely accepted theories. It suggests that massive stone blocks were transported and lifted into position using a series of ramps, either straight or zigzagging their way up the pyramid's sides.
Ramps certainly seem like a practical solution for moving heavy stones, but there are ongoing debates about the specifics of ramp construction and logistics. Were the ramps made of mud brick, wood, or something else entirely?
And what about the idea of internal ramps, pathways within the pyramid itself, which could have allowed workers to move stones upward as construction progressed? Some experts argue that this internal ramp theory aligns with the existing internal structure of the pyramids.
That's an interesting twist, Denise. And then there's the concept of counterweight systems, suggesting that counterweights and pulleys were used to lift and position the stones. It's a concept we see in other ancient engineering marvels, but does it hold up for the pyramids?
Indeed, George. The construction of the pyramids is a multifaceted puzzle, and every theory brings its own set of challenges and unanswered questions. While the mysteries persist, one thing is clear: the builders of the pyramids were true masters of their craft.
That's absolutely right, Denise. As we explore these alternative theories, we continue to gain a deeper appreciation for the incredible achievements of ancient civilizations.
In this segment, we're about to delve into expert ideas and insights related to the construction of the pyramids.
That's right, Denise. While we don't have an expert with us today, we want to share some of the prevailing theories and ideas from renowned Egyptologist and archaeologist Dr. Richard Davies, who has extensively studied pyramid construction.
Dr. Davies' work provides valuable insights into this ancient mystery. So, George, what can you tell us about the theories he's explored regarding the construction of the pyramids?
Well, Denise, Dr. Davies has delved deeply into the subject. One of the prevailing theories he has discussed is the use of ramps, which suggests that massive stone blocks were transported and lifted into position using various types of ramps, either straight or zigzagging, to navigate the pyramid's sides.
Ramps certainly make sense for moving heavy stones, but what about the specifics of how these ramps were constructed? Were they external or internal to the pyramids?
Excellent question, Denise. Dr. Davies has highlighted ongoing debates among researchers about the nature of these ramps. Some believe external ramps were used, while others propose the presence of internal ramps that align with the internal structure of the pyramids.
Those internal ramps are an intriguing idea. Now, what about alternative theories, such as the use of counterweights and pulleys or even acoustic levitation? Has Dr. Davies shared any thoughts on these concepts?
While Dr. Davies finds these alternative theories intriguing, he emphasizes the need for caution. The scale and precision of pyramid construction pose significant challenges for these methods. He believes that while the builders of the pyramids were undoubtedly resourceful, we must consider the available evidence and the practical aspects of construction.
Thank you for sharing those insights, George. As we wrap up this segment, what message or perspective would you like to convey to our listeners as they continue exploring these ancient mysteries?
I would encourage our listeners to approach this topic with an open mind and a sense of wonder. The pyramids are a testament to the incredible capabilities of ancient civilizations, And while we may not have all the answers, the quest to uncover hidden files and unravel these mysteries is a journey filled with intrigue and fascination.
We hope you've enjoyed this journey into the mysteries of the pyramids and the exploration of acoustic levitation. It's been a fascinating ride.
Indeed, Denise. Remember, the quest for knowledge never ends, and there are always more hidden files to uncover.
We're grateful for your engagement, questions, and comments. Keep the curiosity alive, and who knows what mysteries we'll tackle next time.
Until then, stay curious, stay open-minded, and keep exploring the hidden files of our world.
Thank you for joining us, and we look forward to sharing more intriguing stories with you on our next adventure.
This is George Mitchell
And Denise Brooks.
signing off from Hidden Files. Until next time.